Influencers attending major award shows is something I never would have expected to see maybe like 5 to 10 years ago, but recently it feels like every single year we're seeing more and more of them in attendance. It all started a few years back when everyone was so shocked to see Addison Rae attending the Met Gala, even though she already kind of broke out of that influencer bubble and was working with Netflix and hanging out with the Kardashians. Who would have thought only a few years later, we'd be seeing these events become overrun with influencers, and just as we thought, mainstream celebrities aren't happy about it. It's a mess, so let's get into it. During award show season, whenever we're recapping the night's events, a big topic of conversation is always what influencers attended and why no one thinks they deserve to be there. For years, these events have always been seen as being super exclusive and strictly for some of the most famous celebrities, so seeing these influencers suddenly be invited made these events seem less special. I feel like we really started to see this happen once TikTok took off and influencers like Addison Rae and Charli D'Amelio were growing like we've never seen before. I think the dying award shows that people stopped caring about thought influencers might be a way to revive them. They would bring in a whole new audience that probably would have never tuned in before, and it also gets people talking. I know every award show, my For You page is filled with people covering what influencers got invited, what they were wearing, and what celebrities they got to interact with. It's all marketing for these events, but people are starting to think that some celebrities aren't happy with the amount of influencers attending. The People's Choice Award happened this past weekend, and there were an overwhelming amount of influencers there. I saw Brooke and Tana, Francesca from Too Hot to Handle, Bryce Hall, Chris Olsen, Alex Earl, and even James Charles. All night long, all these different media outlets were posting videos showing these influencers interacting with the celebrities, and that's where we get into a little bit of trouble. Billie Eilish was actually caught making a comment about the amount of influencers invited. And people were saying you could tell by the way that she said it and how she looked when she was saying it that she was not happy about this, and a lot of comments actually understood where she was coming from, with one person even writing, "We're all wondering the same thing, Billie." I will say, it's definitely interesting to see a day where influencers are sitting alongside people like Jennifer Aniston and Adam Sandler. But this is just the result of the times that we're living in. Some of these influencers do have major pull, and these organizations are starting to realize that. A lot of people in the comments of these videos talking about Billie's comments all shared the same sentiment, writing, "I didn't know People's Choice Awards were on until I saw Alex Earl, so I tuned in. Ratings is the answer." I feel like influencers control the web more than some of these celebrities do, so it's nice seeing them at these shows. Some of them have more pull. Another thing that a lot of people were pointing out is how seeing influencers at the People's Choice Awards actually makes a lot of sense. It's not like we're talking about the Grammys, and I mean, if anything, this probably should be the event that we see the most influencers attend. One person said, "People's Choice is more of a pop culture award show anyways. I get being a bit confused at TikTokers at the Grammys or Oscars though. People's Choice Award seems perfect for influencers. It's not about talent, it's about influence over the people." Now, one person who was really not happy about Billie's comment was Bryce Hall.
I'm just going to address this clip of Billie Eilish being disgusted that TikTokers were at the People's Choice. I was one of them. First off, Billie Eilish, I am so sorry that I didn't acknowledge your greatness and bow down to you being another human being. There it is right now. And second, People's Choice invited us personally. Everyone that attended People's Choice and was sitting at those tables, we were invited by People's Choice. So hate on them. But the most sad thing, let me just wipe my tear real quick. The most sad thing is what I was a Billie Eilish stan. I stand you, Billie Eilish. And now I don't think I can renegade to any of your songs anymore. So thanks for taking out all my content.
Which is another thing that people were bringing up about this whole conversation. TikTok has helped a lot of these celebrities' careers. In the last 5 years, there's been a ton of artists who've been discovered through TikTok and had songs blow up from TikTokers dancing to their music and making it a whole trend. I do understand where Billie is coming from. It's definitely a strange sight to see, but at the end of the day, I feel like the People's Choice Awards isn't really that serious. Another influencer who was in attendance was Hailey Bailey, and she actually came to Billie's defense and said that she was just trying to talk to her friend and probably had no idea she was being recorded and most likely meant nothing by it.
I don't know about you guys, but right now my entire For You page is about the comment that Billie Eilish made at the People's Choice Awards. If you haven't seen the video, it's really funny. She talks about there being like a lot of TikTokers there. I posted it. It's hilarious. Anyways, y'all need to chill. Like, it is not that big of a deal because she didn't know anyone was gonna hear that. Like, let a girl spill some tea to her friend. A lot of the time, these celebrities are being recorded and they have no idea. And then these clips end up online and everyone, like, hates them for it. Imagine if somebody was secretly filming every conversation you had with every single one of your friends. You already know you would probably be canceled. So, like, let a girl gab. Let her talk to her friend. And honestly, let her hate on TikTokers. I'm a TikToker. She can hate all she wants. I hate on myself all the time. Plus, like, come on, self-awareness is sexy. So, like, we can be annoying. Billie, I literally stan you. I love you. And slay on, queen. And next time y'all are spilling the tea with your friends, just remember, what would happen if somebody was secretly recording all of it? And then you'd understand what all of these celebrities and award shows go through. Social media really doesn't matter, and it's just supposed to be here to be fun. Love you guys. Bye.
Now, one influencer who seemed to get the majority of the hate was Chris Olsen. This clip started to make its way around the internet, showing Chris going up to Hailey Bailey, taking a quick picture, and then running away. He got a lot of hate from people saying that this is why everyone finds influencers at these events annoying. He was posting TikToks all night long, having fun at the event with his friends, and one comment said, "I think I just worked out who Billie was talking about." Well, Chris decided that he would join in on all the hate and make fun of himself as well.
So I'm currently getting slightly torn apart for the People's Choice Awards and what I was like there. So I hired like a one-on-one social coach to try to help me out, and this is how it went.
So there's this video of you going around, going up to Hailey Bailey and taking a selfie.
Yes.
So let's talk about why you did that.
Just because I'm like a fan of hers.
Stop. What did you say you were?
Fan of hers.
Exactly. So leave that woman alone.
But I feel like...
Leave that woman alone.
I think influencers being at the People's Choice Awards isn't that big of a deal. Like many people said, this award show has a history of inviting a wide range of celebrities, and it just so happens lately TikTokers are the ones with a lot of pull, and at the end of the day, it's all about ratings. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about everything down below, and I'll see you next time.